In the parking lot, pussy. Semper Fi, put 'em up, I'm ready for a fight. These First Amendment rights are guaranteed to me regardless if I say shit you don't like. So every night I grab that mic, I spit shit just for spite. If I can put some buttons, what the fuck shit?
I think I'm supposed to be here in court for.
Are you recording?
Yes, sir. Is there a problem with me recording?
Yes, there is. You're not allowed to record in the courtroom.
I'm supposed to be here. I'm making sure that I have a proper record, sir.
You're not going to record in the courtroom.
Well, I'm forced to be here on some frivolous allegations.
Go
I'm
to
gonna
the
make
front
sure
and
that I
ask
have
for
them.
supervisors. You're not coming in the courtroom.
I was told to come over here. They have not said anything
Let's go
about
to
the
the front.
camera the
Come on.
entire time. Why are you being the one that's causing trouble? What's your name and badge number?
Will the following individual please report to courtroom number 7? Lorraine and Lewis.
R. Pacina.
Lorraine and Lewis, please report to courtroom number 7.
Have a seat. I'll get somebody to help you.
Standing's fine, thank you.
Come here, little boy.
I got somebody coming to help you, man.
You didn't give me your name.
It's right there. You
And
got
badge
it?
number?
I don't have a badge number.
You don't have a badge
No.
number?
Have a seat.
Thank you. I'm good, thank you. Power tripping asshole. Yeah, is there any way you can call a supervisor, please?
A supervisor
Supervisor,
regarding court
manager.
clerks, cashiers, regarding what department?
I guess bailiffs or sheriffs or whoever that guy is.
Go ahead and have a seat right here, and someone will be right down. And those little-
Good morning, can I help you? Were you asking for a supervisor?
Yeah, well, I was just kicked out of court number 4, and I'm supposed to be here today to handle business.
Oh, okay.
He had a problem with me having a camcorder. It's just last time I was doing anything in the court over at the other place, I was physically assaulted by a bailiff, so I kind of fear for my safety here. This is the only thing I can have to protect me, make sure that
Who
everyone's
asked you to
good.
leave?
Pacina in number 4.
Okay. Did the judge ask that you leave? Or
No, I
did
just
that
went
not-
and I sat down. He told me to leave, and then he told me to come stand over here and just start getting angry, very unprofessional. That's not how they should be interacting with people.
Yeah. No, I can go check for you because, as you know, yeah, you can film throughout here. The only
Yeah.
thing that we ask is that once proceedings are going on, then it's up to the judge if you can record the proceedings. But in terms of filming here or going inside, I mean, you should be able to do that. It's an open court.
Right, it's an open
Yeah.
court again, so I'll discuss that matter with the judge, if the judge wants to go ahead and try to make that discretion issue, but
Sure.
him acting unprofessional like that and kick me out again.
I understand.
This is the only thing that allows me to be safe because I can't carry guns and tasers like all
I
these other
understand.
gentlemen.
Do you have a setting in that courtroom today?
I think, I'm not 100% sure. I was
Did you
here.
check in at the information
Yeah, she said
desk?
go over to number 4. I still
Go to
don't know
number
what's
4?
going on, if there's been anything filed.
Do you know what type of ticket it is?
It was a disorderly conduct
Okay.
for flipping off a cop, saying, whatever, but
Okay, well, let me check with the judge then and see if they had a problem or not with you going in there. There shouldn't be.
please and thank you. I'm just here trying to, take care of this matter, and
Sure, I
I'm
understand.
not getting on everyone's business. This is just for my personal stuff. I'm not planning on recording theirs.
Yeah.
I'll keep it off, but
Yeah. Well,
I
we
just want to make
appreciate
sure that I keep it, that I have a document of what's going on as
Sure.
well, because you guys are recording around here as well.
Of course, yeah, no, we understand. Hold on just a moment and then let me check with the judge. Judge Gonzalez has stated that if you want to come into the courtroom to have your case heard today, you're welcome to do that. However, you cannot come in with the camera. The reason being, she says, that the other individuals that are in the courtroom have not given consent to being recorded. And so therefore, if you're going to go in with your camera to record, she's not going to allow you in, but she will allow you in to hear your case without your camera,
Well,
to hear your
that's
case.
funny. All this is a public hearing. Anybody from the public can go in, and hear, sit in. Again, you said this is all public hearing, so not allowing in the courtroom, which again is a public setting, that goes
I
against
think it's with
everything.
the camera part that she's having difficulty with.
Well, again, what's the problem? I can see them. Anybody else can come in and see them.
You can see them, but they're not being recorded by other people.
Well, you guys are being recorded. All of this is free. Is free access. I can file a Freedom of Information Act request and get all of their information.
Sure. Yeah,
You know,
could do
because all of that is public record. So why that's just, you know, a very weak reason for why she doesn't want me to be able to have my camera and try to hear not my case but the prosecution's alleged case. You know, like if I'm going to be forced here under threat of a bench warrant if I don't show up, and I show up to try to handle it, and then now there's stipulations, show me the evidence stating why I can't. You know, I would like to go in and speak with the judge on this matter, you know, unless you want to continue to play back and
You
forth.
can go in and speak to the judge if you leave your camera somewhere else and don't take it.
Well, I'm going to keep the camera on and going. It's like I said, it's for my safety and it's for the accountability of public officials. You know, they have the right to be recorded in the line of duty, and
Keep
I
your
want
voice down a little bit.
Sorry, and I would like to go ahead and try to record. I'm just here, dismiss it. We're good to go. They don't have to deal with the camera, but I'm going to have the camera if I'm going to be forced here.
Okay.
And if she's going to say no cameras,
Just
then
kind of keep your voice down because I think she's trying to hear the other individuals' cases as well.
by all means, you know. But I'm going to hold on the camera, and I need to get this matter taken care of.
And I just want to be clear.
If so,
respectful to you.
if she's going to make that statement, then I would like an order, and that to be an official order from her, so I can take that to the judicial committee, because I'm sure that they will have something different to say about this. Because I went into the other courtroom at a higher court than this one, and they had no issue with me recording. And I was in there with Judge Longoria, and
And there were other people in there too?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was full. It was packed full, and they had no issue with me recording. Why? Because it's a public area.
Okay.
And the fact that she's trying to limit recording in public areas, that's
Well, not in public, it's just that
that's a public
she
area.
feels that the other people didn't give permission for you to record them.
Again, that's an arbitrary opinion. That's not what their rules say.
Okay, well, that's,
So
what would you like to do then?
I would like her to put that in an official order that she's
Can you lower
barring.
your voice a little bit, please?
Sorry, I would like for her to put in a writing that she is ordering no cameras in the courtroom, so I can use that and file a complaint
I
on
understand
her.
what you said.
But
check
if
with
she
her
doesn't want
this
any
morning.
cameras in there, by all means, go ahead and get that order. But I'm here to handle my issues.
And
But if she's
I
not
want to
going
be
to allow
clear
it,
that she wants to handle your issue,
but I'm going
just
to have
not
the
with you
camera.
filming.
She's not going to. I'm not going to allow for stipulations that are going to
Just
prevent my
please keep
freedom.
your voice down because there's other people in there and we don't want to, you know, we want to respect them too because
Yes,
it's
by all means.
their chance.
Then you know, shut the door. But this is very upsetting. You know, I'm not here of my own free will.
I understand.
You know,
it's
and
just
you're-
that's probably a little intimidating for everybody. that
It
you're
doesn't
filming, but
matter
it's
whether
okay,
whether
you
it
can
be
do it.
intimidating
Yeah.
or not. You know, I can record right here.
Yes,
You
you
know,
can.
my camera can see in there, so I don't see what the difference between here and over there when all of this information can be gathered. You know, that did she personally ask everybody in there whether they have an issue of being recorded, regardless
they
of the fact
didn't.
that they're in public?
No, she's
So
just
now
made
she-
a statement that
So now
they haven't
she's just
given consent.
speculating. She doesn't have any evidence, right? So she's just speculating on her job. So
I
now
don't know. I'm just relaying the message from
Right.
the judge.
Again, then please relay the message that I
will.
would like to handle my matter, but with the camera. And if not, put that in paperwork so I can file a complaint with it. Thank you.
She's filmed.
So you know what, on that, we're used to that too.
Good morning,
So
sir.
the way
Good
that
morning.
works is, the court
Here, watch out, but don't block that. Cold, and I got some adrenaline going. That bailiff wanted a fucking. Yeah. That bailiff.
Where are we today?
Where are we?
Where are we right now?
Right now, we're at the San Antonio Municipal Court. And we got fuck the police. Free speech.
That's why we're here.
What courtroom are you guys supposed to be in?
I don't even know.
Check in, see.
It's all debatable.
Hopefully it's the same court.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we have to actually come in and do it and be told we can't in order to have some type of grounds to stand on. So
Yeah.
we
and-
definitely don't want to disrupt the building or anything like that. I'm sorry.
No, and I didn't get to talk to her again because then she was hearing some other cases, but I was trying to relay the message that he had wanted something in an order or something, but I hadn't had a chance to go back in there to talk to her.
Yeah, if that's possible, that'd be great.
But I don't know. I don't know what she'll do. I was telling him I'm simply
Well,
relaying her
if she's
message.
gonna hold
her
me in
particular-
contempt for recording when I'm trying to handle this, then
Did
you
she
know,
say- did she say
I don't know.
anything about
I don't know
that?
that, but I got forced out, and I don't want him to put his hands on me, you know, because I will defend myself if necessary. But
So
I
he
want
had asked you to leave earlier?
Yeah,
before
well, I went in there. I went and I wasn't even recorded. You know, I just walked in there, shut my camera off, and I was gonna wait, you know, for me to be called for me to turn it on because I get the whole issue with all that, you know, and I don't want to record all that because I feel mine's gonna be long enough, you know. But
Sure.
I'm I want to be able to record my
Your own.
interaction.
Yeah.
I had discussed with the judge last time. She had said that, well, we have other people in here, but you know that, and I said, okay, well, all I want to do is record my interaction with you, and then so I can leave the camera outside of the courtroom. When you call me up, I'm the only one up there. I record that. We're done. I shut it off and walk out.
She may agree to that, I don't know, but he didn't want to let go of his camera, so.
Oh, absolutely not. We know we're not going to do that.
No. He's not going to put it away. So.
Hey man, good to see you.
Oh, you're in 4 too? I'm in 4.
Let's go over to room 131. That's where they give a solid answer whether they're filed or not, and then let's get them on recording. They need to explain why mine's not filed and your guys is.
All right, so
We make them feel so uncomfortable.
this is the group, guys. This is what we do. Public
You're gonna
places.
be doing the filming?
Yeah.
Okay. He's a supporter.
I'll make sure I take that out
The
to
prosecutor for my jaywalking is not him. It's somebody else.
someone else.
Yeah. Just don't put anything about
Yeah.
who supports us and who don't. You know.
I'll make
Yes,
sure.
so we're all here pretty much. So we're all part of this civil rights group. And so we need to find out. So yours was filed, right? You said you go to courtroom for?
Yeah.
And yours was filed?
Yeah.
He has a question about his. Me and him were both written tickets on the same night. You remember I keep coming up asking?
yes.
So he wants to find out if his been filed as well. And we're both from the same night, so.
I'll be right back.
Thank you, ma'am.
They'll want to appear at a future date.
Oh man, there's not gonna be a warrant for my arrest.
No, because it's not, there's nothing in the
But if I
system.
don't get notified, is what I'm asking. If I don't, for some reason, don't get notified that the ticket was filed, and is there a warrant gonna be issued for my arrest?
Eventually it will, but
I have a small
we
question.
will note on here that we sent you a summons.
I have a
They're
small-
not just gonna issue it. We will send you a notice.
I have a small question. I have, we get tickets all the time because we do civil rights activism. And I have so far documented 4 tickets that I received, and I've received no notices for them. And you know, I come to all my court dates because I know when they are. But nobody's ever mailed me a notice. Who takes care of mailing me notices?
They have a data entry section that will mail you a notice.
I'm not alleging any kind of malicious intent. I'm just saying that the system is kind of broken. I don't receive any notices. So, okay. So
Thank
no
you.
file, file.
4, yeah.
Thank you.